Guys, I kind of held off on talking about the Jonathan Major situation for quite some time because I'm in the realm of allegations doesn't mean somebody's guilty. Court of public opinion doesn't mean somebody's guilty. When somebody gets faced with allegations, whether they're sexual abuse or assault, domestic violence, whatever you want to name it, I'm in the realm of you're innocent till proven guilty. But I will call out hypocrisy, such as in the situation with this Jonathan Majors thing and comparing it to Ezra Miller's situation between the two. But we'll get there in a minute. Let's talk about what just happened a couple hours ago. Manager Entertainment 360 and Jonathan Majors have parted ways. This is a huge development in this. He's essentially gotten dropped by his talent agency. And this is bad, especially because he's going to be the big baddie for like the next decade in Marvel, in the MCU. They're setting up Kang the Conqueror to be the big bad booty daddy. I mean, they set up a cliffhanger for Loki. They have stuff involving future Avengers movies planned for him. So if he gets booted out as Kang and it gets recasted, he's missing out on probably the biggest payday of his career for the next decade. And that's not good at all. Now, luckily, bad joke real quick, at least Kang has variants, so he could look different. So there's that. So recasting would be something that wouldn't harm the role too much because you could just say he's a Kang variant if he looks different, right? We're all Kang variants. So let's go ahead and continue looking at this article. This is from Deadline, and it goes into a little bit of detail right here. Talent manager Entertainment 360 has dropped Jonathan Majors, several sources tell us. The recent move by Majors' longtime manager comes 3 weeks after the magazine Dream star was arrested on domestic violence charges in New York City. Now, he had a big last couple of months. Creed 3 and Ant-Man both came out, and it says his departure was due to issues surrounding the actor's personal behavior. We are informed. So, personal behavior issues. The last 3 weeks probably have been very, to use I think the right word, tumultuous. I always, I'm not bad with my vocabulary. But continuing on, it says his representation problems don't start with Entertainment 360. PR firm, the lead company, also initiated a break with the Avengers actor last month. Everything's just going down for him. As more of a minor element of this, Majors and fashion house Valentino mutually agreed that the actor would not be attending this year's Met Gala as one of its guests. Entertainment 360 and lead company did not return requests for comment. Majors has already shot the second season of Marvel Disney's Loki, in which he reprises his uber villain role of Kang the Conqueror and won't go before the cameras in Avengers The Kang Dynasty for quite some time. Deadline hears there's been zero conversations in the Marvel camp to drop Majors from the MCU. So this article is saying, according to their sources, there's zero conversations to drop him. But if you're seeing all these agencies and everybody remove themselves from Jonathan Majors, I think we're going to end up seeing something happen. But here's the issue. If Disney does drop him, that's a lot of fucking investment, a lot of money, a lot of planning that goes out the window. You think about it. When you make somebody be essentially a top figurehead for not just one, not just two, but several franchises in your MCU properties, and something this big and bad happens to you, it's a problem. And with cancel culture today, because I'm still not saying this guy's guilty. I'm still not saying that he's done anything. But with the way that cancel culture is today, if they drop him, this could be a problem. And there's a fucking fly in this room. I knew when I went out to do the poll today, the fly was just going to zoom. I'm going to try to Mr. Miyagi his ass when he tries to fly like right here. So stay tuned. Can I get a hashtag Mr. Miyagi? Actually, he's on my game right here. Let me see if I can... Did I get him? I almost did. I felt him in my hand. Anyways, this could be pretty much a problem. And so you can see the actor was arrested March 25th over an alleged domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman. The unnamed victim was taken to the hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck, according to authorities. Majors is expected to appear before a judge May 8th as he faces multiple counts of harassment and assault from New York City DA. And Majors' criminal defense attorney, Priya Chaudhry, said, Jonathan Majors is completely innocent and is probably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. We are quickly gathering and presenting evidence to the district attorney with the expectation that all charges will be dropped imminently. And they added at the time that the evidence includes video footage from the vehicle where this episode took place, witness testimony from the driver and others who both saw and heard the episode, and most importantly, 2 written statements from the women recanting these allegations. Major's attorney also released a set of text messages to the press, redacted to protect the women's identity, in which the latter took blame for the fight. Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol. When they saw the injuries on me, they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you. So, yeah. Here's the thing with all this situation. All these things are dropping him. The potential here, there's a rock and a hard place, especially for Disney. Again, innocent till proven guilty. But you think of all the stuff that happened with Ezra Miller over the last couple of years, and some of it was huge, huge allegations, even allegations of like grooming and things of that nature. And he's still in the Flash movie that's coming up. He jeopardized the Flashpoint movies, and I don't know if they're still going to keep him or get rid of him or anything like that after that, but it almost seems like he had it a lot easier for worse allegations than what Jonathan Majors had. And I'm looking at Twitter right now. It's absolutely trending. Like, look at this. Ezra Miller after seeing what happened to Jonathan Majors, right? And
better luck
right
next
there.
time, loser. Better luck next time.
Basically, Marvel Studios has no conversations about replacing Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors was primed to be the next It Man in Hollywood, and now all that has done is because he couldn't keep his damn hands to himself. You hate to see it. I told y'all Jonathan Majors beat that girl's ass, and his manager and publicist has seen that video. You can see all sorts of stuff right here. People just saying their opinions. People talking about recasting. Ezra Miller watching Jonathan Majors suffer the consequences of his actions. So it's definitely the talk of the town again, because this is a big deal, especially with what they were planning as far as the future of this phase. I think they're in phase 5, phase 6. You know, you could see, here's the thing, Jonathan Majors' agency stands to make a lot of money from him still, and they could fix the shit he's in. So if they dropped him as well as his manager, don't hope for his innocence to be proven. Ezra Miller, after seeing Jonathan Majors, will not have a job for abusing a woman, while he still has a job despite doing much worse things. I mean, this is going to be a developing story for sure that I feel is a very, very, very rocky and slippery situation. And look at this. Oh, the fly was on my hand. I'm gonna smash him right here. Oh, son of a bitch. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you on the next one.